I was in class 8 in a place called Siwan, and again in Bihar. I had gone to my grandfather, lived in Siwan, uh, for studying in class 8. So I was still, I think, 12 or 13-year old. My uncle was in another township of Bihar, and he had been married for 10 years and he didn't have a child. So that was a problem. And he had exhausted the channels in the medical science. Nothing worked for him. Therefore, he requested my grandfather to go to Devraha Baba. There was a saint, a very accomplished saint, well recognized saint, uh, with a very austere lifestyle. He didn't wear anything except a loincloth, beat winter or beat summers. Always be on a machan, that is a kind of a elevated place made of bamboo where nobody could touch him. So my grandfather took me to that place called Lar Road in UP, where about 200 people were sitting, and he was guiding them from the Machang, that high pedestal. They all had some problems. Nobody goes generally for any great accomplishment, God's vision or self realization. Very few of them. Most of them go for solving their regular problems, daily problems. So my grandfather, he looked at and he asked, "Bacha, kyun aaya hai? Why have you come, child, here?" He said, my grandfather said that he explained that his son has been married for 10 years. He has had no issue till date, so something should be done about that. So that sense through a small fruit, which I captured. And then he said that you send this to your uh, son, let them eat, and next year they will have a son. So I went back along with my grandfather. My grandmother packed the uh, fruit in the a small tiny uh, piece of some box, and a tiny box of Baba Jarda. I remember very vividly the kind of shape it had, then covered with the cloth and sealed it, and then she asked me to go to the post office and post it to send it to parcel it to my uncle. So I did that. Next year he had a son. That son became an IITian later on, very brilliant. And he had another son also after a couple of years. He also is well placed today.
Hari Sharanam